Hello, my name is Wayne from Tabletop Minis, and we're playing a battle report and
Space Wolves versus Eldar.
Space Wolves versus Eldar.
So let's show you the armies. So here we've got 1100 points of Eldar, and they're led by a Farseer on a jet bike, and he's in a unit of 6 Windrunners. And then we have another unit of 3 Windrunners here with a Warlock Conclave of 1. So that's the 2 troops there in the HQ. And then we have a Wraith Knight, and he is equipped with a Scatter Shield and Ghost Glaive. And he's also been upgraded to have 2 Shuriken cannons on his shoulders. And then over here we've got a Viper Squadron of 3, and they have no upgrades. So we've got the Shuriken catapult and the cannon. And then we have an Aspect Host here. So that's a formation from the Eldar Codex, and we have 5 Warp Spiders with X-Arch, we have 5 Dark Reapers with X-Arch, and we have 6 Swooping Hawks with X-Arch. And that formation allows me to choose a +1 weapon skill or ballistic skill, so I'm giving them an extra ballistic skill. And that's the Eldar, that's 1100 points of Eldar.
Okay, and here we have Space Wolves, 1100 points, led by Ulrich the Slayer. And we have 2 squads of 10 Grey Hunters each, with 2 plasma guns each, and each sergeant has a Power Fist and a Storm Bolter. Then we have a Stormfang gunship with 2 twin-linked multi-meltas and 1 twin-linked las cannon. And then we have finally 2 squads of 5 Longfangs with 2 heavy bolters, 1 plasma cannon, and 1 las cannon each. And that is the Space Wolf army.
Okay, so here we have the battlefield set up, and we're playing on the Sands of Time map from GameMat.eu here. And we've got some Promethean pipes in the middle, and craters and Manufactorum over there, and a couple of forests. So we're just going to do a straight up deployment, Dawn of War, and we're going to be playing the Maelstrom of War mission, Cleanse and Control. So that's going to be 3 tactical objectives every turn, and we need to roll to see who deploys first. Okay, so we have put down the tactical objectives. So we've got 1 here, then 2 over in the forest there, 3, 4 over here, 5 over there, and 6 in the forest there. And I've drawn my psychic cards here for the Farseer and the Warlock Conclave. And my Farseer, he has his Primaris, and so he's got Guide, Eldritch Storm, Mind War, and Doom. And the Warlock has got his Conceal, Reveal, and Enhance Drain. And Warlord traits, I've got Seer of the Shifting Vector, which allows me units that deep strike do not scatter if they're within 12 inches of the Warlord. And I think for you, Ulrich has to
Sag off the beast.
Sag off the beast. So he has a
Monster Slayer.
Monster Hunter, I think.
Monster Hunter,
yeah. Okay, so we're rolling to see who picks what table edge, and oh, nice! My little assistant here, my strategic commander, has won the roll. So I think we'll take this side over here, and you over on that side. Yep. So now let's roll to see who deploys first, and whoever deploys first takes the first turn. Come on, let's get another 6. Oh, and another 6!
Yeah.
Yeah, good roll. So Eldar to deploy first and start first. Okay, so deployment's over, and on the Eldar side here we've got the 2 units of Wind Riders, 1 with Farseer and 1 with Warlock. And then we have the Wraith Knight in the middle, and we have the Dark Reapers in that crater there. And then over this side we've got the Viper Squadron, and we have the Warp Spiders. And over on the Space Wolf side, we've got 1 unit of Grey Hunters over here in the crater, and then both perked up on the Manufactorum. We've got Grey Hunters behind, and the Longfangs sort of perched at the top. So rolling C's initiative.
Yep.
So needing a 6 here. Haha! So Eldar to start. One thing to mention is the gunship is in reserve for the Space Wolves, and I've also put my Swooping Hawks into reserve. So drawing 3 objectives cards here, and we have Secure Objective 4, which is, 4 is over here. We have Secure Objective 2, which is in the forest over there. And we have secure objective 5, which is, I believe, the long fangs, or sorry, the grey hunters are sitting in. So I should be able to get 2 of them, I'd hope. So we'll start a movement, and we'll move the warlock and his wind runners. We'll move him up here. Get that objective 2. And now my Farseer with his unit Windrunners are going to advance 12 also, taking them up to here. Sea of jet bikes here. And now our Wraith Knight is going to move up 12 inches, which will take him to here. And now the Viper Squadron is going to move up to 12. Over here. Now the warp spiders here, they're not going to warp jump, they're just going to do a normal movement or a normal jump to take them over here so we can get objective 4. Okay, so psychic phase now, and rolling to see how many warp charges we get. So 1 dice, it's a 2, and I've got total mastery level of 4, so it's 6 dice for me and
2 for me.
2 for you. So the Farseer here is going to attempt to cast Eldritch Storm on the Grey Hunters over there, and that has warp charge 3 for what I want to do. So we're going to throw all 6 warp charges at it. Let's see what we get, and we get 3 6s, and so we are going to use the runes of the Farseer to reroll all of them dice. So let's roll all of the dice again.
Okay.
We need 3 4s here, which we get. We get 5 charges and only 1 6. So you can't actually deny that. With how many dice you've got? 2. So that goes off. So let's see if that scatters. 2d6. And a direct hit. So
10.
That's all 10 of them covered. So that is 10 strength 3 hits with flesh bane. So that is a 2+ to wound. So let's roll 10 dice. And we have 9 wounds.
9 wounds.
So they get a 5+ cover save in there though.
Yep.
So yep, you want to roll 9 cover saves. And that is 1 2 saved.
2 saved,
and
so
7 dead.
7 dead.
AP 3, so
1, 2,
and
3.
a leadership test here for the pinning.
Yep.
That's quite a nasty spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
6.
So pinning test here, leadership 8, and they pass. So yep. So a morale check here for the Grey Hunters, and leadership 8, and they pass. So so that's the end of the psychic phase, and we're into shooting. And all of these jet bikes haven't been upgraded with shuriken cannons, so their catapults are out of range. So our Wraith Knight here, he has 2 shuriken cannons on his shoulder, and he's going to shoot at the long fangs at the top of the Manufactorum. So that is 6 dice, and we're bliss skill 4, so we're hitting on 3s. And that is 3 hits. Strength 6 against toughness 4, so we're wounding on 2+ here. So you want to roll them 3 dice. And that is 3 wounds. So this this hit with Blade Storm goes straight through his armor, AP 2. So he gets a cover save of 4+ here, which he makes. And then you've got 2 more wounds that you can save at your power armor save of 3+. And so that's 1 dead. So that's the las cannon guy is dead. So now the Vipers here are going to use their shuriken cannons at the unit of long fangs up there. So that's 9 shots hitting on 3s, bliss skill 4. So wow, nice roll. Huh, you got all of them. And now 2+ to wound, so you want to roll all of them again. Any 6s here automatically penetrate. So 2 of them fail. We've got 1 of them goes through, and that's a 5+ cover save for you, or 4+ cover save, which he makes. And then you have 3 6 saves, normal saves of a 3+. So And that is
So
3 dead.
dead.
So down to a single guy. Who's that left? The plasma cannon.
Yeah.
Okay. So next, the Reapers here. They're going to shoot their Star Swarm missiles at the Long Fangs over there. And the X-Arch gets an extra shot. And they're all +1 ballistic skill because of their aspect host bonus. So they're all hitted on 2s here. And that's 11 attacks. So let's see how many hit. And we've got 2 1s there. So that's 9 that hit. So that's 9 shots, and we're wounding here on a 3+, strength 5 against toughness 4. And 8 of them wound. Nice.
So that's 3 6s.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 8 cover saves on a 4+. Wow, and that is 6 filled. So that's that second unit of long 6 wounds, and because of Ulrich's healing BAMs and Ulrich's attached to that unit, he gets 6+, feel no pain for them wounds. Which none of them get. So it's all 5 of them dead and a wound on Ulrich. So that's Ulrich down to 2 wounds, and I've got nothing else that can shoot within range. So no assault to make, and we're at the end of turn 1. So objectives, we had secure objective 2, 4 and 5. We get 2 over there, and we also get 4, so that's 2 victory points. And we're into turn 1 for the Space Wolves.
Okay, start off Space Wolves, turn 1. I'm just going to draw tactical objectives. So that's secure objective 4. Witch Hunter.
Yeah, take out a cycle.
Yeah, and finally, Big Game Hunter. Yeah, I can do that. So
it could be either the Wraith Knight or the Vipers.
Yep. Okay, so Grey Hunters over here, they're gonna move out 6 inches. Get some range on them Vipers over there. And Ulrich is gonna just stay there, giving preferred enemy to the Grey Hunters and the last Long Fang up there. And I'll just keep these Grey Hunters over here. Okay, now into the shooting phase. The 2 plasma guns of this squad. Going to shoot at the Vipers over there. So let's see. It's going to be a 3+ to hit. They both go through. And it's strength 7, so I need a 3+ to glance.
Okay, 1 at a time, because you...
4, and that's a penetrating hit.
Okay, let's see what happens in the damage roll.
2 + 1 because it's open topped. 3. So that's crew shaken. So snapshots and down to 1 hull point. And for the last hit, not to wound, 6.
So that's penetrating shot.
Penetrating shot, not to wound. As the see if it explodes, and it doesn't.
Okay, so this is removed from play.
Yep.
And that's a tactical objective for you.
Okay, and now the rest of them are going to shoot with their bolters at the Vipers. Now it's going to be 3+ to hit. And that is going to be 6 go through. And that's 1 glance. So
Okay, so this one's down to 1.
1 wound. Okay, now the plasma cannon is going to shoot at the Farseer and jet bike over here. See if I can get that Witch Hunter objective. And let's see if he gets hot. 2+. And he's fine. So now I'm just going to roll scatter dice. A blast from the plasma cannon is going to hit right here. So that hits 3 guys, including the Farseer. So just going to see if it actually hits.
By 2 inches.
6, 2 inches. So
let's say just over here.
So that puts it just here. How many is that? It's
Farseer and these 2. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Okay.
look up, sir, for the Farseer, and he makes it.
He makes it.
So,
So
3 2+. 1 wound. 2.
and they all go through. And AP2. So
Yeah, so they are removed. 3 of them are removed. So
3 jet bikes are gone.
this one. This guy who looked out, sir. So.
Yeah. Okay.
think that's right.
Bit of vengeance for the space wolves over there. Okay, and now the bolters are going to shoot at the vipers. It's going to be 9 shots, hitting on 3s. And wow, they all hit. So now I'm going to see. I'm going to need 6s to glance here. And new glances. Okay, now for this tiny group of 2, they're going to shoot at the Farseer. And they're going to start with the plasma gun, hitting on 3s. And he does not hit. And now for the bolt gun. No, actually there's 2 plasma guns there. So the other plasma gun. And that hits. And now to wound, it's strength 7, so it's 2+. Okay, and it doesn't hit. Okay, and that's all the shooting done. There are going to be no charges. I don't think I want to charge anywhere near that race knight over there, considering the forces I've got left. And that is going to be the end of my turn. So to the points, we did not get Witch Hunter, we did not get Secure Objective 4, but we did kill a vehicle, so one of them Vipers, so we get that 1 point there.
So start off Eldar turn 2, and we have 1 tactical objective, which means we need to draw 2. So we've got Harness the Warp, if I successfully manifest a psychic power during my turn, and Secure Objective 6, which is in the woods over there. Okay, so start of movement phase, and my Swooping Hawks are going to deep strike in on the table just here. And I don't have to roll for scatter because of the X-Arch. And now my Farseer is going to move up 12. Same with his unit. And same with these jet bikes here. And the Wraith Knight is going to move forward 12. We'll put him over here. And these remaining Vipers, they're going to move up also. And now the Warp Spiders are going to warp jump, so that's 2d6 plus 6, which is 14 inches. So up they go this way. So start shooting, and the Warlock here with his 3 Windrunners are going to shoot at the 2 remaining Grey Hunters with their Shuriken Catapults, twin linked, so that's 8 shots, hitting on 3s, rerollable. So you can reroll these 2, and that's them all hit. Strength 4 against toughness 4, so we're wounded on 4s here. And that is 4, 5, 6 wounds. So 6 3+ saves for these guys. And 2 wounds, so that's the last 2 wiped out. And I believe that's first blood.
Yep, that is first blood.
And now the Farseer and the other 3 jet bikes are going to shoot at the Grey Hunters over there. So the Farseer is hitting on Ballistical 5, hitting on 2s. Rerollable because twin linked, so both hit. And the other jet bikes hitting on 3s, rerollable. So that's them all hit. Wounding on 4s here. 6s go through. So that is 2 wounds, and 2 of them, because they're Shuriken weapons, resolved to AP2. And no cover save there, so that's 2 dead, and 2 are taking a 3+ save.
1 and a 5.
So that's another 1 dead. Now the Wraith Knight's going to shoot his Shuriken cannons at the Grey Hunters, so that is 6 shots hitting on 3s, and they all hit. Wounding on strength 6 against toughness 4 and 2s, and they all wound, so that is 6 wounds at AP. It's Shuriken cannon, so AP 5, so that's 6 3+ saves. So actually that 6 is an automatic AP2 hit, so 1 dead, and 5 3+ power armor saves. Oh, another 3 dead. And now the Reapers here are going to shoot Star Swarm missiles at the remaining Grey Hunters. So that's 11 shots hitting on 2s. And so that's 10 of them have hit. And it is strength 5 against toughness 4, so wounding on 3s. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds.
Oh,
so they're dead straight away.
They're actually dead.
And that's wiped out the unit Grey Hunters.
Not looking good for Space Wolves.
No. Now the 2 remaining Vipers are going to shoot at the remaining Long Fang. So that's 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 2s. So that is 4 wounds. And they're AP 3, so he's oh, he gets cover save, 4
Yep.
4 plus.
4 plus.
And he's dead.
He is dead.
So it's just Ulrich remaining. Now the Swooping Hawks are going to attack Ulrich with their Las Blasters. So that's 18 shots hitting on 2s. So that is 17 hits. And strength 3 against toughness 4, so 5 plus to wound here. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, that's 10 wounds. AP 5. So
this Eldar like.
yeah, so you've got a 3 plus save?
Yep. What's the AP on that?
5.
5. All right. Yeah. Okay. So 3 plus save. Come on.
And that is 2 wounds.
2
so, and
wounds, but I have a feel no pain.
Yeah, okay, the 2 feel no pains. And no, so he was down to 2 wounds, wasn't he?
Yes.
So he's actually dead.
He is actually dead.
And that is the...
That's me tabled, so that means you actually win.
Yeah, well, it was...
If I to table someone, then it's an automatic win.
Yeah, so that's the Space Wolves completely destroyed apart from the gunship.
I didn't even get to bring on my Stormfang gunship.
Okay, so that was a quick match. Let's get into a quick post-match. So there you go, folks.
What can I say?
Turn 2 tabling. Yeah, that was a bit one-sided, wasn't it? I mean,
yeah, I don't know. I haven't played 40k in a wee while.
Yeah, we were
so
both rusty.
I'm
It's been a while since we played a game, but I mean,
I don't think we made too many mistakes in that game.
There might have been a few little things there.
Yeah.
I thought, you know, every time I've played this Eldar list, it's been very strong. Apart from when you played your flying Tyranids.
Yeah.
But
I had
thought,
actually quite a bit of success with my Tyranids.
Yeah.
Some flyers.
Yeah. Well,
these space
it's quite a strong list, isn't it? I mean, I toned down the list thinking that would make a big difference. Like my jet bikes, none of them had shuriken cannons. I had no upgrades on any of the aspects. I wasn't even using the Wind Rider host formation.
Yeah.
But still, it really didn't make any difference. I mean, at this points level, I guess, you know, it can go either way quite quickly, and I don't think our board, you know, maybe if we had more terrain.
It's very open, yeah.
Yeah, a bit too open. Like, you know, the shooting in turn 1 really decimated your units.
That psychic power you used on.
Oh yeah, it was quite a lucky Eldritch Storm as well.
That took out what, 8 of my guys.
Yeah, that was pretty strong.
I was a bit salty about that for a good 5 minutes, like.
Yeah.
But you know.
But anyway, I mean, you know, it's just kind of refreshing at the game, I guess, because it's been a while since we did 40k. So
yeah.
It was a good little game just to kind of play. But I think, yeah, we need to. I think the Space Wolves, we need to bring out the Thunderwolf Cav in the next game.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got them. We just need to get them painted and on the table. And yeah, because you know, just as foot slog in Space Wolves against jet bikes and so much shooting on the Eldar side, it's really a little bit unfair. But
yeah. For me, this game was just to familiarize myself with the rules and you know.
Yeah.
So.
But you know, we've got 30k coming. We're going to be bringing it on the channel soon. We're just painting up our salamanders and world eaters. So you know, we're kind of getting the 40k rules refreshed, and we're going to be doing a lot more 40k and 30k, especially on the channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle report. You know, it was a bit of an iffy game, let's put it that way, but still, the table looked nice. I think you know. It was a bit of a massacre at the Manufactorum. So yep, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked, please like and subscribe, or check us out on tabletopminis.com. And if you'd like a chance to win a Betrayal at Calth box set, we're giving one away at the start of next month on December the 1st. We're going to do a random draw for all of our patrons. So if you'd like a chance to win that, then just support us on Patreon, and there's a link in the video description below. So until next time, see you guys later.
See ya.